Hi, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Gemini, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for the month of April is the Six of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? Now, before I get into your reading, I just want to mention one important thing. In the month of April, we have a Mercury going retrograde. I believe it's at the end of April. Now, Mercury is your ruling planet. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it tends to affect you the most. Depending on, where this is happening in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, it's going to differ for everyone, okay? So we're going to see how your reading ties into that. And there may be something here that you need to be aware of, okay? So let's talk about your challenge. Now, your challenge is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is usually talking about things from our past, memories from our past, experiences from our past, people from our past. It may be challenging because during April, there may be somebody here coming back from the past, or there may be some sort of memory that's coming up here from the past. And we're going to talk more about this for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. I feel like in the recent past, you decided to move into a completely new direction. And I feel like this direction led to a lot of abundance for you because the Ten of Pentacles is here. There could have been a lot of money involved. There could have been some sort of major opportunity here financially. For some of you, you may have entered into a long-term commitment in the past. We're going to talk more about this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Gemini, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Someone here in the present moment is really fighting for this. Like, they really want this. They don't want to give up on this situation in the present moment. Someone here is moving slow, or there's something here that's not progressing maybe as quick as you want it to in the present moment. We're going to talk more about that for you when we clarify. Now, in the near future, Gemini, you have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and you have the Empress. So in the near future, I do see someone coming in. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Taurus. Pisces is really strong here, could also be an air sign. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords in reverse, obviously this means someone is coming back. And that's what you don't see coming in the month of April, okay? So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. So your challenge is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Sun, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so your biggest challenge for the month of April has a lot to do with you becoming independent, with you becoming happy being on your own, with you being or finding the stability that you're looking for in someone else within yourself, okay? And there's something here about past memories that are triggering you, that are maybe making you realize this, right? If you were in a situation where you felt like something happened in the past that you didn't really like, or maybe you had a bad experience with someone here from the past, this is about you feeling okay within yourself in April. And during the retrograde, which is happening in Taurus, this is happening in your 12th house, which is about the past. The 12th house is about where we're coming from. It's the energy of Pisces, okay? So this has a lot to do with spirituality. This has a lot to do with something that's happening internally inside of you. And your biggest challenge, Gemini, is to find the happiness within yourself. Okay, to find the happiness within yourself, to recognize and realize that you're capable of creating the type of stability that you're looking for. And a lot of you are learning with your challenge here that something in the past triggered you to come into this energy. Okay, so if you didn't have that experience in the past that triggered you or made you feel a certain way, the ability for you actually to recognize the power that you have within yourself to become the Nine of Pentacles and to bring forth that stability from yourself, that would have never happened. Okay, and And that's your biggest challenge. So depending on how you look at it, some of you are reminiscing about the past, but you're missing the point of why you experienced that to get to a new level. And that's what this Mercury retrograde is all about for you, especially if you're a rising Gemini, okay? And during April, I recommend all of you to look at your rising sign to get the full details on the astrological components of your reading, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. Now, in the recent past, you moved into a completely new direction. It took you a while to move into this direction because you were constantly, thinking about it. Should I do it? Should I not? But it looks like you ended up moving into a new direction and it led to a lot of abundance. The 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the moon. You have the 6 of Wands in the world. A lot of you felt really emotional about an ending that happened in your life in the recent past. But like I said, which is very much connected to your challenge, something happened in the past to trigger you, to get you into motion, to get you into this place of realizing, wow, something here needs to change. This needs to change. I feel like this emotional ending really put forth some sort of opportunity for you to be noticed, to be recognized, especially in the public sphere. I'm really strongly getting with the 10 of Pentacles. There's something here about you either encountering a lot of money or encountering something here that led to a lot of financial abundance. And it's because you took that risk to actually go forth and have some sort of new beginning here in the past. Now, let's talk about the present moment. Now, in the present moment, someone here is really holding on to something. It's like they're not willing to let it go. That's what's leading to some form of power struggle. And it's also leading to things becoming slow or not moving quickly. Now, one of the things I want to mention to you, if you're new to Mercury retrograde and you don't know what Mercury retrograde is a time when the planet or luminary, depending on what you believe in, goes retrograde, okay? It's not really going retrograde. It's an optical illusion, but it is going retrograde from our perspective here on this plane. So for you, what a lot of us are going to experience between the 7th and the 14th of April, that's when Mercury's slowdown is going to start, the shadow period. So that could be something that you're feeling already right now in the present moment. So let's talk about it. Why is this happening? What do you need to know? Let's clarify the 4 of Pentacles in the present moment. You have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and you have the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. So in the present moment, someone here, if you are in separation, which I feel for many of you that are watching, you may be in separation from your twin flame, your soulmate. The reason why there is this pain, a lot of pain in the present moment, is because someone here is really reminiscing about the other person, okay? Or vice versa. Now, if this isn't about a person, this is about something here that you've been detached from. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation, but there's still this feeling of like, I'm still in love with you. I still love you. I still care about you. I can't seem to get over the fact that you're missing or you're disconnected from me. And this could be you in the present moment feeling that, someone here that you really love is no longer with you. And right now, what this is doing, Gemini, for you, in a way, it's showing you that it's time for you to make a decision about your life, okay? Because you are moving into a new direction, or you're planning on moving into a new direction. And I'm really getting for you, for your overall reading, there's something here about pain being a catalyst. What do I mean by that? I mean, sometimes we have to go through situations that are really painful, or situations that trigger us in a certain way to get us in motion, to get us moving and get us to take action. Not that you weren't taking action before, but there's something here about you finally recognizing and realizing that something here is over and it's done. It is hurting. It is causing some sort of pain. Okay. And again, I feel like this is a separation of some sorts. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords in the present moment for Gemini. You have the Strength, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Yeah. You're going through some sort of realization. If you're someone who tends to sit in the background, you don't really take action, you don't really, care, like with that type of energy, in the present moment, something here has been lost. 5 of Pentacles. And now it's time for you to find the inner strength to come to some sort of realization about this situation. And again, it's going to be different for everyone. Some of you are not going to see this. Others of you will see it. Okay. The message is only for those of you who really need it. Right. So in the present moment, something here is not moving forward as quick as you want it to, because There's a fear here of getting hurt again. There's a fear here that you're going to lose it all. There's a fear here that, you know, whatever it is that you're holding on to is no longer yours. So something here is not progressing or moving forward until you recognize and realize inside of yourself why this situation happened and how is it triggering you to move forward and find the inner strength to do that. And that's what I'm seeing here in the present moment. It's a very specific message. It's not going to resonate with everyone, okay? Now, in the near future, there's a huge opportunity for you to find the happiness that you're seeking. Why? Because the Ten of Cups is here. So something's coming into your life at the end of April. And this is during the Mercury retrograde period. So I see you, I see somebody coming into your life, okay? Death card here in reverse. So not all is lost is what Spirit is saying to you. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups in the near future for Gemini. You have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and you have the Queen of Swords. So in the near future, you're going to be healing. And what you're going to realize in the near future, you're going to really recognize why all this happened, why you had to go through what you went through, why, you know, you experienced what you experienced. There's going to be a lot of clarity, Gemini, in the near future for you. And that's what's going to facilitate this ability for you to heal. When you start to get into this place of getting into becoming clear on why something happened for you, that's when love comes in, or an opportunity for love comes in, or an opportunity in general comes in for you. And I feel this opportunity that's coming in for you is one where you can create, you can be nurturing, you can be loving, and that's what's going to lead to the happiness that you're looking for. Tell me more about the Empress in the near future for Gemini. You have the Hangman, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So in the near future, I see you moving forward, or you have at least a decision to make. Okay, you know, and I feel in the near future, Gemini, you're not giving up. You're not giving up on creating and manifesting the things that you want. There's definitely a transition period for you in the near future where it's very important that you're open-minded, that you are not being closed, because the more open-minded you are, the more you're able to completely move forward. And I feel when you decide to move forward, because there's something here that stagnates, right? And what's stagnating you is something here from the past that you keep either reminiscing about or that you keep you know, holding on to here. And I'm not saying to you that you can't grieve, okay? Grieving is very important. It's a very healthy thing to do. But once the grieving is over, once the sadness is over, once all of that is done and it's past, it's really important that you recognize what you've learned from that so that you can take that with you so that you can lead yourself to the place of happiness that you're looking for. And that's what I feel is coming in for you. There's a very strong energy here of happiness for you once you're able to really go within and heal something here that really affected you. But I just want to say this, it happened for a reason. Once you figure out what that reason is, you're going to be set free. That's what I'm getting here. So what is this Ten of Cups all about for Gemini? Five of Wands, the Temperance, and the Page of Cups. For some of you, there's someone here from the past that's coming in that over time, there's going to be an apology. Over time, there's going to be acceptance. Over time, there's going to be more of an understanding as to why a conflict came up. Right? So in the near future, if you're expecting an apology or if you're expecting to set things right with someone, that's going to happen over time. And I feel like Mercury retrograde is very much connected to that because for some of you, you never really resolved something here that happened in the past. Something here happened in the past. It really triggered you. It really affected you. And it's kind of been in limbo now. There hasn't really been any resolution to it. But in the near future, there will be an opportunity because it looks like this person who you've had issues with is very much connected to the reason why you've been feeling stuck or not being able to move forward, okay? For some of you, it's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm getting a Cancer, could be a fire sign. Leo is very strong here. Could be any sign, okay? But someone here is gonna come back to you. And it looks like you are healing that connection with that person in order to be able to move forward. So let's get some advice. What's the advice for you? The Fool, the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles. It's up to you, okay? Two of Pentacles, it's always up to you. You have choices. A lot of us go through life thinking that we don't have choices. We do. But we choose to only see, you know, things from one perspective. Your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize two important things. The first thing is you have a choice. The second thing is you're creating your own reality. You're manifesting and you're creating what it is that you want that is around you. In order for you to truly have a successful new beginning, one that's filled with happiness and fulfillment, you need to be proactive in your life. Don't allow life to happen to you. Make life happen. That's what Spirit's asking you to do. And you are a magician in the month of April. Even though Mercury is going retrograde, it's giving you a time to look at the past. It's giving you a moment to really step back and really look at your options. Look at where you're going. What does this new beginning mean to you? If you make a decision, how do you want this new beginning to happen? Recognize the power that you have within yourself, Gemini, to create what it is that you want. And when you start to step inside of that type of energy, that's when this new beginning is going to happen. And it's going to be a new beginning that you choose to have, and you choose how you want it to be. Okay? So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.